objective detected.
That's fast, man. One second. And the stacks stay. Hold on.
What's up everybody, Patrick Wolf here. Welcome to another Division 2 guide video. Today's guide is just going to be a quick little note on the Merciless rifle. Now I'm going to do actually a small little review and tell you guys why it's so potent right now. And it's actually getting buffed. So let's get straight into this video. First and foremost, how do you get the exotic Merciless rifle? The first thing you guys need to know is most exotics can drop from targeted loot. I would say that's the best way to do it. So what you need to do is try and find out where rifles are on the targeted loot. So just go to your menu. On PC you push R. I'm not quite sure on console what it is. Have a look and see. As you guys can see, it says rifle here in Foggy Bottom. So just go over there and farm it. Currently it's Neptune. If you guys need to do Neptune, go there, farm it, get the rifle. Just keep playing through it. If it is a mission on rifles, go have a look in New York. It could be. Go check, do the missions on targeted loot, get the rifle. I actually got 2 within 2 missions. I did Camp White Oak when it was rifle targeted loot. That's the best way to do it. Why is this gun so strong and why I'm making a video about this? I got this gun a few days ago and I've been testing it out. Now, a lot of people complain about the scope and the damage that it outputs, and I'm going to show you guys why it's actually so strong. So these stacks that you collect on this weapon can stack. So as you guys can see, we're just going to pop over here. And you can see I did 2.2 million to every single enemy in that group. That's crazy strong. In PvP, it's very good as well, as you guys saw from the video. The 900% weapon damage increase can one-shot someone. If you have less than 1 million armor, you get one-shotted. So I can go get the stacks from NPCs. Come, pop up, you're dead. Just land 2 of the shots, which are very quick, and you take upwards of, it's like in PvP, it's crazy amounts of damage. I'm not sure exactly what it is. It depends on your weapon damage, but it's 900%, and you can run up to someone and one-shot them. Now, if a person has like 1.2 to 2 million armor, you will not one-shot them, so it's not completely broken. It's really good, though, because you can take off someone with 1.8 million armor, take off all his armor, and then you just have to 1 or 2 tap him and he's down. It's very, very good in PvP right now. Fun to use, and I'm going to show you guys exactly what it is and what it does if you don't know. Some people say I lack empathy. They're wrong. What I lack is mercy. So it's got 152k base. I have got a rifle build with glass cannon on, perfect glass cannon. The reason being is because of binary trigger. So my one rolled with crit chance. Ideally, damage to armor would be great, but it doesn't really matter if you guys. It depends what you get because you cannot reroll exotics. Binary trigger. This weapon fires on trigger, pull and release. So you need to shoot twice. So papa. So that's 1 click and then off. 1 button push and then off. That's how the binary trigger works. If both bullets hit the same enemy, you gain a stack. So every shot, it needs 2 bullets to land. You get a stack. At 7, which you can get from a multiple amount of enemies. You don't have to get it on 1 enemy. Shooting an enemy next creates a 7-meter explosion. So if you've got 10 agents standing near each other within 7 meters, which is quite a decent radius, and they all have DPS builds on, you can one-shot everybody. It's quite funny, like especially if agents are stacked up together. Explosion dealing 900% weapon damage. Now, I tried this stacking explosive damage and it does not buff it like it did in the previous patch. It is weapon damage that increases it, as it says. So you guys need, the more weapon damage you have on your build, the higher the explosion will be. So I'm sure you guys will have higher base damage than what I have. So just double check, because I'm not really a fan of using rifles all the time. I do it sometimes for like raid builds, because obviously the M1A is very strong, but this is always what I keep with me. It's really, really good for dealing with bosses, because you can fire really quick. And let's give you guys a demonstration. So if you need to, because I'm not going to lie, from medium to long range, it's a bit difficult to use, but you can scope in, guys. And on PC, it's pretty easy to aim it. And then look how quickly you can get your stacks really fast. And that's why I love this gun. Like if an enemy rushes you, you can just go like this and really actually hit a lot of shots and then blow them up, and you can do a lot of damage. So you can, if you can have a decent fire rate. Now I'm not quite sure on console you know, if it's going to be as easy, but on PC it works very well. It's got good utility, especially, and this is where it gets interesting, especially if you're running a tank build and you haven't spec'd into weapon damage. You can do 900% of what your original weapon damage is, which will still be decent. So what I recommend is you can use it with the shield. Now, it doesn't work with focus. That's why I use it with glass cannon or with whatever shield build you're going to be running if you're going to be a tank. And then you can deal 900% weapon damage while still being tanky, not being a DPS player. So that will create explosions and give your team even more utility. And if you pair it with True Patriot, it stacks with the explosions from True Patriot, which you get from the red, white, and blue buffs. So if we look over here, red, white, and blue, full flag. Enemies that die while under the effect of all three debuffs create a 5-meter explosion, dealing damage equal to their total health and armor. Explosion damage reduced on named enemy deaths, but it doesn't reduce with the Merciless. So this would be a great combination. You can deal a lot of damage, and there will be explosions all over the place, which is really, really good. Let me put it on and just give you guys a quick demonstration. So we'll go over here. I have got a main build right here, and we're going to swap my Pestilence, which I normally use, to the Merciless. So let's have a look. So I'm going to buff the difficulty just to give you guys a better idea. So if we go here, we're going to be spreading the buff. Let's just wait for the flags to go up. As you guys can see, there's explosions going on already. We've got him on the red, white, and blue. So we just need the red. Then as you guys can see, he's spread the red. He's got the blue, red, and then we're going to go for the white. And then, obviously, when you kill an enemy, it creates an explosion from the stacks as well. So we've got more stacks there. And then when we blow him up, he blows up in stacks. And it goes crazy from there. Whoa, it's just explosions everywhere. Boom. It's great, as you guys can see. And it works very, very well. Even if you're running a deep, just a tank True Patriot build, it works great. You're healing yourself with the white debuffs. So just make sure to try and get this gun, agents. I recommend it. It's fun to use. It's very, very strong. And here's the kicker. It's actually getting buffed. The developers said yesterday it's getting a huge increase in the explosive damage, which is not explosive weapon damage, the explosion, from 900%. I think it's over 1,000%. Let me know in the comments what it is, but it is getting buffed. It'll be upwards of 1,200%, which is insane because it's already so good. So I'm looking forward to that buff. So make sure you guys farm target to loot to try and get it. And like always, leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more Division 2 guides, build videos, all kinds of content, vendor resets, all that. And I'll be seeing everyone in the next video. Peace out, guys.